The member from Etobicoke Centre.
Thanks very much, Speaker. Speaker, my question is for the Minister responsible for small business. Speaker, before I ran for office, I ran my own small business, and my dad and my grandfather were both entrepreneurs, and they were actually very successful at it. So I know a little bit about the risks that entrepreneurs take on to be successful, but I also know how important they are to our economy. This week, Speaker, is Global Entrepreneurship Week, which helps people to explore their potential as entrepreneurs and raise the profile of entrepreneurs here in Ontario and across the world, frankly. In Canada, Global Entrepreneurship Week is being hosted by Futurepreneur Canada. Now, for those of you who don't know Futurepreneur is an amazing organization, and they've helped to launch over almost 2,200 small businesses here in Ontario alone, Speaker. Now, we have in Ontario one of the fastest growing entrepreneurial sectors in the country, and frankly in the world. And so we have a lot to celebrate here in Ontario to recognize the contributions that entrepreneurs make. So, Minister, could you please tell us what our government is doing to support small businesses and entrepreneurs?
Thank you, Minister responsible for small business.
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the member from Etobicoke Centre for this very important question. Of course, the member was a very successful businessman in his own right, and has been a real leader in the development of the Bloor West business improvement area. Just last month, during Small Business Week, I had the pleasure of welcoming Futurepreneur to Queen's Park to showcase some of the great work of young Ontario entrepreneurs they support. We also brought together women entrepreneurs from across the province to hear from them how we can better help women get a start and grow a business. We're working hard to ensure entrepreneurs across the province have the tools they need to succeed. Through the Ontario Network of Entrepreneurs, our small business enterprise centres support the startup and growth of Main Street businesses in every corner of Ontario. And last month, we announced the launch of the Small Business Access, one window of service to help entrepreneurs access resources to start their own small business. We'll continue to create the right conditions for entrepreneurs in Ontario to both innovate and grow.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thanks very much, Minister. Minister, I've spoken with you before on this topic, and I know that you understand how vital our entrepreneurs are to our economy, whether they be in Etobicoke or whether they be in Peterborough. But one of the things that we have heard the Premier speak to this morning in question period is our economic performance. And this would not be possible without the hard work of our entrepreneurs. In fact, to ensure that our economy supports well, we need to support our entrepreneurs. And supporting entrepreneurship is also critical for another reason, because as our economy evolves, Speaker, more and more career opportunities, job opportunities will be related to entrepreneurship. So we need to support our youth and our young adults in starting and growing businesses. Last week, Speaker, on this note, I held a youth advisory group in my riding of Etobicoke Centre, where I invited Scott Bauman from Futurepreneur to speak to young people in my riding about how they can be successful entrepreneurs. So, Minister, can you tell us what you are doing to help youth start and grow businesses here in Ontario?
Thank you.